Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back. What we're doing today is we're going to try to attempt to remove the balancer shaft in here, which I don't know, you can't probably see it from here in the crank. What we've done so far, again, we didn't want to document it, is we just took off the right cover, the one facing the flywheel, so this just goes on here. Goes right onto the crank. This is the crankshaft's flywheel side seal. So we needed to take this out so that we could remove the crank later on. So all it was a couple of bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually more than a couple. It's like 10 bolts. They're all 10 millimeter each. And once we get a little bit more progress onto this, we'll come back to you. We don't want to bore you with this. This is just simply loosening and tightening sequences. So nothing important. See you in a bit. Alright, so just welcoming you guys back. Showing you what we're doing right now. So we're actually working on taking out the crankshaft. So what you see Steven working on right there is removing the oil pump assembly from the front side pulley side of the engine. We're going to do this so that we can fully remove the crankshaft, which is this bad boy right here. This is what gives us our up and down motion, vertical motion that converts it into a rotary motion. So this is where the wonder lies. This is called a crankshaft right here. This is where all the magic happens. Your up and down movement becomes rotary with the pistons on these sliding into their bores, which is on the bottom. We have the engine upside down right now. So this is the bottom half of the engine block. So again, all we're doing is really loosening bolts, so we're not really documenting most of this because it's just boring stuff. Alright, so we'll come back to you a little bit later. Peace. Assalamu alaikum guys, Steven, what's up? Alright, so this week what we're going to do is something a little different than what we've been doing in our previous videos. We're essentially going to be painting the engine block. We just took out the water pump, what is that thing called? Water pump. Yeah, it's just the water pump. Yeah. Took out the water pump and we noticed it's disgusting over there. It's a lot of rust and a lot of, I guess, debris that we're going to have to clean on later. We just took out the pipe so that we could get more access to paint the rest of the block here. Should have probably taken that apart sooner, but, you know, we didn't. Now we are. So the patient work, this is what Steven is attempting to do right here. I think I would shoot myself if I had to do this myself, but that's what Steven is here for. This guy's a patient guy. Patient guy. His girlfriend seems to think so, right, Steven? We'll get back to you guys. I don't know if you can see me, but peace. Am I in the video? Yeah. Peace. So we over here shaking it up, man. Alright, so what we're doing is Steven did a wonderful job taping this whole engine block up so that we could get ready to paint it. And I'll just show you his fancy work. So what you're doing is you're getting to see what this engine looks like before, and then you'll see it transform between your eyes. You know, we're hoping it comes out good. We don't know yet. So I'll stay away so my camera doesn't get dirty, and I'll let Steven apply it. What we're going to do is apply a thin coat, first thin layer of coat, and we're going to do it kind of evenly, 10 inches away. Again, we've never done this before, so first time for everything. We're just going to go all around it. So whenever Steven's ready. Okay. Trying to see if I could actually get this, but a little tough. Don't know what you guys are catching on camera because I can barely see it. Just apply it lightly. We'll get it in the subsequent quotes. coats. Remember, let's face it this way because of the wind. So we're not messing. Yeah, it is briskly cold out here, so this is not fun. We're looking hot over here. This is like now I know what women feel like with makeup on. This is perfect. This is joking, guys, joking. No, you girls are beautiful anyway. All right, we'll come back to you when we're ready. We gotta wait 10 minutes for this to kind of set before we apply a nice second light coat. Then we have to wait another 10 minutes and apply a nice medium coat. Come back to you soon. Peace.
It's over here. It's Altaf's turn to paint. Engine's coming out beautiful. Look at him. Look at that. That looks way different compared to before.
Tough to do this because of all the wind. It's actually distorting the angle.
And it's wasting our paint. Try to get like...
The right weather for this. Every direction.
And that's fine. That's why you can't put too much.
Yeah, put way too much.
It's fine. It'll get covered up with the next coat.
Sandpaper, right? Or can we take it off right now? Because that's gonna run. Yeah, it's gonna run. Look at it. Can we do something right now? We got like a. It's good, bro.
See you in a few, guys.
Alright guys, so this is what we've accomplished in, I think it was what, an hour and a half of taping up and maybe roughly an hour of just painting. This is what the final product is looking like. I don't think it looks that bad. Turn it around for you. Give you a full 360 or little model engine. Obviously there's portions of it that we can't paint, which is here. We're going to have to clean this up so that we can mate our gaskets onto the block and the cylinder head. So this has to be cleaned in a certain manner. But looking at it from different angles, man, it looks pretty darn good. Once it's back into the engine compartment, you're not going to be able to see any imperfections. So I think we're pretty happy. It's going to look pretty solid when we get this back in to the engine compartment. So this is what we're looking at. It's a little different than our previous videos, but you know we have to give you some aesthetics as well. Can't just have a dirty engine. Have it clean. Thanks for tuning in, and Stay warm. It's freezing out there.